Hello soldatans and welcome to our weekly review. This week we will review Rangers. Our review will have 6 sections. Those sections will be used to briefly explain every bit of that unit. Sections will be as following: General, Range, Upgrades, Veterancy, Price effectiveness, and how to use. If you want to skip any of these sections, you can just by clicking right here on the left section you want to see. Before we start, a quick note guys, that you can request a unit you want to see in our next episode by making a comment down below. So let's jump in. General classification. Rangers are units which you get from a commander. They are usually used during the mid and late game. They are excellent sharpshooters which are equipped with the M1 grant when they are sent on the battlefield. They can be upgraded with Thompsons, which will be great up close. They can also do some damage on medium to close range as well with those. They have 5-man squad and they are pretty damn strong unit. Range. Regarding the range, Rangers can be used on medium to close range. If you're using them solely for medium range, then you should leave them with M1 Grant and not upgrade them with Thompsons. However, if you want to get that sweet bonus up close, you will get Thompsons. Please note that Thompsons can do some damage on medium range as well, due to Rangers being a really solid sharpshooters. Upgrades. Same thing which we did with the Assault Grenadiers we will do with the Rangers. Since these troops have been sent in on the battlefield using a commander, they do not have any special upgrades or benefits from any other commander. However, we will speak about their abilities. Abilities which they can use are Thompsons and grenades. Thompsons are a great up-close weapons which you can use. Thompsons have a pretty high damage and they are pretty damn accurate with it. Grenade is also a great capability and great tool for any infantry unit, and here with the Rangers you can use it to the maximum. You can use it to flush the enemy out, you can use it to try to close up the gap a little bit, or just use it to harass the enemy behind heavy cover. Veterancy. On Veterancy 1, Rangers will get ability to recharge their grenades much faster. On Veterancy 2, Rangers will get a greater range for their grenades and will be able to heal out of combat. Also, they will deal more damage. On Veterancy 3, they will improve their survivability and their weapon control. Price effectiveness. Regarding the price effectiveness, they are pretty damn expensive to make and to replenish. However, they are super effective. The money you will spend on them will be returned back once you start using them. They are pretty damn good harassers and they can really cut down the enemy if they manage to flank or on the retreat. So they will probably do a lot of damage to the opponents, which will repay them and which will make their price for that effectiveness kind of balanced. How to use. As usual, this is the most important part of this video. How to use. As I told with any other elite infantry which is capable of doing a great damage up close and which is mainly used up close, they should be used as the second wave. What do I mean by that? By second wave, I mean that you should first try to send some weaker units up front to try to pinch a little gap or to soften the enemy defense, and then boom, you jump in with these troops which will just wreck the enemy and cause havoc behind their lines. Also try to flank. that is the first thing you do with any infantry or with any unit. However, with these type of units, flanking will reward you the most. If they are one leading the charge, they can inflict heavy losses on the enemy. However, enemy will probably focus fire on them, so their effectiveness will not be that good as if they are being used as a second wave or as flankers. Another thing I would like to mention regarding these units, these men, the Rangers, is that like any infantry, you get an accuracy bonus if you stop. So try to rush with your Rangers and then at some point stop if you get close enough. Their weapon is great up close, but it is also good from close to medium range as well. It's not sucky like MP40 where you have to go up close as possible. With Thompsons you can have a certain level of range between the troops. I'm not saying that you should fight them medium range when they are equipped with the Thompsons. Just try to stop when you think that you can inflict a lot of damage on the enemy and try to get that accuracy bonus. All of this was regarding the Thompsons. Regarding the M1 Grant, you can use them like you're using riflemen. However, don't rush like people do with riflemen. Riflemen are cheaper to repelish. So you try to rush to inflict more damage on the enemy to go up close with M1 Grant against Carabiners, which is a decent tactic. I mean, it's working, it's pretty damn good. You go aggressive, you get control and everything. However, with the Rangers, that might not be the best tactic. It might be if you're floating on manpower and so on. However, this tactic can backfire because of their cost, and you should not rush them if you are just using them with M1 Grant. Use medium range, not long, not close, medium range. That is the best optimal range and best optimal position to use them against other German units. So thank you Soldatens for staying to the end. You did much already just by watching this. You can do even more by liking and subscribing, which will help this channel grow. That is, of course, if you enjoyed. You can also leave a comment down below requesting a unit you want to see. I hope that I will see you again in our next video. So see you guys and enjoy.